Hello beautiful people, what's popping in the streets? It's your girl Nubia Silva and I'm back with another video, you know what I'm saying? A lot is happening in the background of my life right now, but I've made it a point, or it's important to me that I invest in my dreams this year. So I'm showing up for me, I'm showing up for myself. Yeah, I'm just showing up for myself this whole year. I've said, I promise you, Nubia, that I'm going to show up for you every day in every way that you need me. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have a bit of a cold. I doubt that you can hear it, but I can feel it. And I'm only acknowledging the fact that I'm not well because I'm about to cam. I even shaved for the bitches. So like, yeah, don't play with me. Give me what I deserve is the energy that I'm on right now. And also, I haven't done my makeup with all my makeup in a long time. And do I not miss it, dude? Do I not miss looking like the most Barbie doll in the world? Really gonna enjoy this conversation. And what conversation is that? We're gonna be talking about the negative aspects of being a cam girl. I've tried to record this video like a couple of times, and it's been an emotional roller coaster because like, hey, I've been going through it, but at the same time I feel like I don't want to be too triggered. I don't want to be in a triggered mindset when I speak. So I felt that I was in a triggered mindset every time I tried to record the video. It was just coming off like I'm pissed, which I am. I won't lie, I am pissed, but in hindsight, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, life is not that hectic. Like, I'm in the business of not taking life too seriously. Of course, everything is valid in life, right? But personally, I'm gonna choose what I choose to emotionally invest in and what I don't. You know what I'm saying? Also, I just got back from Cape Town, so this is the first time I'm doing my makeup. Dude, I can't wait to take out my braids, bitch, because I've been itching my head like crazy. My hair is just ready to be released and washed and taken care of and just be in a natural state, dude. Like, I just, it's pissing me off. Also, if you saw my snollies in that other video, please don't judge me. I was very embarrassed. I was very embarrassed when I saw the snollies. I was like, how the fuck did I miss that? But of course, I was sick when I like edited that shit. So anyway, so let's chat about the negative aspects of being a cam girl. I think the biggest one, and I'll just start off just off the dome, like freestyle, you know what I mean? The first one is the emotional impact. And this is like a bit layered. So emotionally, as a human being, you go through, well, bitch, let me not talk about other people. I don't like doing that. As a human being, me, Nubia, right? I go through waves of emotions. Like, in terms of me and my mental health, it's actually like waves. Everything affects me. So over time, I have come to acknowledge this aspect of my personality. So having anything that is constant, for example, being a cam girl, like getting on camera every day, right? A job every day that I show up for every day, right? I, for sure, and this happened when I was in school as well, like high school, primary school, bitch. You don't know which Nubia you're gonna get. You're not gonna get the same Nubia every day. In my opinion, I'm really like a moody person, dude. So I find it difficult to just show up to my job every day. And show up, I mean like show up just as myself, like no support, nothing, like no substance is helping me, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm the type of cam girl who can like be completely sober on cam. But I think also it's because like I'm a young cammer. My room is still small. And I'm still building my sexual confidence online, if I can call it that. So given that I'm gonna say suffer from insecurity, because insecurity is a sickness in my opinion. I suffer from insecurity. I find that I need some help. I just need a booster to cam, more so than anything else, I think, in my life. I know that personally this is not sustainable because it takes up a lot of my time. It's a lot of work, and I wish I could just cut that aspect out. I tolerate it because it contributes to a great cam experience for myself and my viewers. So for now, I'm not too hard on myself, but I would say that it is something that I want to work on moving forward. Let's talk more deeply about what emotions I was chatting about. I'm finding it, and this is a huge one. I'm finding it very difficult to tolerate men. This is my don't play with me face, bitch. Don't fuck with me. Activate the anger, I dare you, is my energy, honestly, most of the time. I just want people to try me, bitch. I wish you could. And today I'm like low-key there because I'm like, dude, if one person doesn't respect my menu prices, and also as a cam girl, you can't be pissed. You can't show emotions. Emotions? What is that? You feel some type of way? No one cares. But I guess that's just life in general. Like actually online life. People care in real life. But online life, no one cares. So if you're gonna be pissed, it actually just kills the mood for everyone. It kills the mood for me. It kills the mood for everyone else who's watching. They're just like, she's a real person. We don't want to see that. This is a show. Like, this is a performance. So I find that my temper is worse in real life. My eyebrows are so full. I'm a really pissed off person. Like, if you piss me off, you have a terrible reaction. I got a terrible reaction to my earring. Anyway, so basically, like, it's also tough to constantly be performing, in my opinion. I feel like I need to get a better grip of my professional life versus my personal life. And I would say that this is a challenge I've always had in my life. The two can't mix, dude. They can mix because I'm honestly a human. I'm not a robot. I don't behave that way. I'm not very good at compartmentalizing my emotions, which is why I've never had a normal job. Given that that's not a superpower of mine, it would be unfair of me to expect that of myself. And I think it would be unfair of me, it would be. So just to elaborate on this topic, and another aspect that I've been finding a bit challenging, especially now because I went to Cape Town and I was such a social person and like meeting all these people, I was just like, dude, I don't want to do it. And let me tell you why. Because I feel like it fucks up everything, in the sense that I don't really care about people being judgmental, so let's highlight that one, but I don't care that much. Like, if people judge me or whatever. I wouldn't be talking to you if I thought that you were that type of person anyway, so the chances of that happening are very slim. But in the event of that, I love conflict. Like, I love, not conflict, but I love debate. I think that's a space for growing on the part of the person who is judgmental, and also outside of people being just judgmental. I think it kind of blurs boundaries. So I think if people didn't necessarily know what I did, they wouldn't necessarily perceive me as a sexual being, as a personality trait. Let me be more specific. I wouldn't necessarily say that my sexuality is my personality, and I'd love to have a debate, like, actually not a debate, a conversation with other sexual beings, and we talk about whether sexuality has to do with anything about like our personalities as people. And I think this can also be just like a conversation around like definition, and also personal experience. But anyway, I don't think that my sexuality is my personality, and that's something that I'm coming to understand or acknowledge more seriously right now, after chilling with people, because I was just like, dude, I actually don't want to tell you this because I don't want you to assume that this is actually all I care about. Because a lot of our jobs, like, depending on what you do, right? I think if you're in a more socially acceptable job, people will assume that you have other interests. I mean, like, no, I'm actually wrong. I think we all compartmentalize, like, or box each other in, like, in society. So I find that disclosing, like, not disclosing, I find that telling people what I do leaves room for just a lot of fucked up shit. And I hope you understand. Maybe we can have this conversation in more in depth if it's not making sense. But I think, yeah, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's not everything. It's a big part, and it is something that I'm proud of. But I think now for me, camming is my work. It's my work. I'm passionate about what I do. We can talk about it for like a young amount of time, but afterwards, can we talk about like who I am? But I think this has always been an insecurity or something that I've struggled with in general. I just don't want to be perceived in one way. I want to be perceived in all my ways. And I know that people just can't do that for me. So I need to be comfortable within myself, and I feel like I've done that. But in the purposes of this, like, sharing, I think that's negative. The fact that I have to say that in some way I give my energy to a lot of people. And then they have the opportunity to decide how they want to respond or if they want to use that. And I'm just like, but I think that's something that a lot of people can relate to. Like, dude, we all trying to use each other and it's just whack. I'm not trying to use anyone. I'm just trying to actually get to know people and have like friends and have a human experience. But I think it's hard. Sometimes it's a bit difficult. And I can't say that I'm completely exempt. Of course, I've also been there. I've been a hustle hard bitch in the past. But I think for now, I just want to chill, dude. Like, I just want to have a human experience. But make a lot of money. Wow, I haven't seen myself like this. And it's like, what? Bitch, look at you. Let's just go back to my temper, right? I feel like we can, yeah. Hey, dude, if you live in SA and you're a woman, I feel like we can all like relate. I'm very tired of these niggas. Like, my attraction to them is dying every day. Every day, bitch. Like, I really like this guy that I was talking to. I was really feeling him. And then he showed me, oh yeah, I'm a guy and I live in SA. Like, I'm a South African man, dude. Why the fuck? with my chats, with my human beingness, why the fuck would I put myself through that? It took like, I relapsed once by sending a DM and actually just like checking. Actually, is this thing serious? Or maybe there's something that I could do to like salvage the situation, because the situation is bad. Just in the streets, it's bad. So I was like, maybe I can like tolerate this shit a bit more. But what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of tolerating if actually you know that you're tolerating something? Tolerance means at some point, no, it means that I'm subduing myself a bit for the sake of another person.